Look around you. The world we live in is not normal. We wake up each day not to thrive, but to survive. We work endlessly to afford basic needs while a select few control the wealth. The system is not broken. It's working exactly as designed. But what if we've forgotten a better way? Allah commands us, wealth must not remain in the hands of the few.
ما أفاء الله على رسوله من أهل القرى فلله وللرسول ولذي القربى واليتامى والمساكين وابن السبيل كي لا يكون دولة بين الأغنياء منكم وما آتاكم الرسول فخذوه وما نهاكم عنه فانتهوا واتقوا الله إن الله شديد العقاب.
As for gains granted by Allah to His Messenger from the people of other lands, they are for Allah and the Messenger, His close relatives, orphans, the poor, and needy travelers, so that wealth may not merely circulate among your rich. Whatever the Messenger gives you, take it, and whatever he forbids you from, leave it, and fear Allah. Surely Allah is severe in punishment.
It must flow to those in need, orphans, the poor, the stranded traveler. This is not socialism, nor is it capitalism. This is divine governance, a system where wealth is a trust, an amana, rather than a possession. For centuries, it was practiced through the Waqf system, where the privilege ensured the well-being of society by sustaining education, health care, and communal infrastructure. This was a model of responsibility and continuity, ensuring that prosperity was not momentary, but perpetual, benefiting generation after generation. Today's world, where hospitals profit from sickness and schools charge massive fees, Waqf institutions provided free education, health care, and infrastructure. But what exactly is Waqf? Waqf is an Islamic endowment system where wealth or assets are permanently dedicated for the benefit of society. Unlike charity, which is a one-time act, Waqf ensures sustainability by generating continuous benefits for the community. A donor, known as the Waqif, dedicates land, money, properties, and resources, which are then managed in perpetuity, with the profits funding public services. The great universities of the Muslim world were not businesses, they were Waqf trusts for the people, ensuring access to knowledge regardless of social status. The hospitals of the Ottoman Empire did not send patients a bill. They were sustained by Waqf endowments from the righteous, ensuring that medical care was available to all without financial barriers. This model of economic justice and social responsibility flourished for centuries, proving that a fairer and more ethical system of governance is possible. But today, education is a privilege, not a right, accessible only to those who can afford to accumulate debt. Healthcare is no longer about healing. It has become a multi-trillion-dollar industry where the cost of treatment can determine life or death. Housing, once the foundation of stability and community, is now an asset for investors, driving prices beyond the reach of ordinary people. We have built systems where the pursuit of wealth trumps the dignity of human life, where success is measured by profit, margins rather than social well-being. The disparity grows wider, trapping millions in cycles of poverty, while a select few amass unimaginable riches. But we do not have to accept this. There is an alternative, a system that has worked before and can work again if we choose to reclaim it. Technology has given us new tools to rebuild what we have lost. Imagine if we could track Waqf endowments in real time, ensuring accountability, eliminating corruption, and increasing transparency through blockchain-based digital Waqf registries. With smart contracts, funds can be directed precisely when needed, preventing misuse and ensuring perpetual reinvestment in education, in healthcare, and in community welfare. Businesses too could integrate Waqf into their corporate social responsibility strategies, allocating a portion of their revenue into long-term sustainable Waqf projects. These funds could support microfinance initiatives, affordable housing, and skill development programs, empowering entire communities without reliance on volatile government policies. The future of Waqf is not in the past, it is in our hands. By leveraging modern financial technology and ethical economic principles, we can resurrect this powerful system and create a just, sustainable society where wealth circulates for the benefit of everyone, not just the privileged few. We cannot wait for governments to fix this. Our beloved Prophet Muhammad ﷺ revived communities through this action, not excuses. What is stopping us from reviving Waqf today? The responsibility lies with each of us. Every individual, every business, every leader who believes in a just society. The revival of Waqf does not require grand gestures. It begins with small intentional steps. It could be funding a school to provide free education, establishing a Waqf trust to support orphans and widows, or even utilizing modern technology to create digital Waqf platforms for global charitable initiatives. Every effort counts, and collectively, we can restore a system that once ensured economic justice and social well-being for everyone. We must then ask ourselves, if we have the means to make a difference, what is stopping us from taking action today? This is not utopia. This is Islam. This is justice. The time for Waqf is now.